Welcome to the 2021 Waukesha All-City Tournament Selection Show. I'm your host, Jeff Miller, Waukesha Softball Supervisor. This year, we are going to crown 5 champions, bracketed in A, B, C, D, and E. This is a first in Waukesha softball history. Also this year, we're changing things up and we will be reintroducing the qualifying bracket, which had been used in years past, instead of pool play like we have been doing. These qualifying bracket games will determine which bracket in the double elimination format the teams will land. We have a good 24-team tournament this year. 4 of those teams will land in the E bracket, 4 in the D, 4 in the A bracket. The remaining 6 and 6 will land in the C and D brackets. Let's get started introducing the teams. Our 24th seed goes to the team called TSIR, T-S-I-R, managed by young Landon Barnes. This is their first year in Waukesha softball, and they had a little bit of a rough season in a tougher than expected Wednesday B League. Their big hitter was Ethan Dornbach, who led them in both home runs and RBIs. TSIR could be a lot tougher than the record might indicate, so watch out for these young guys. Coming in at the 23rd seed, we're going to have the Waukesha Dingleberries, another new team, managed by Jacob Gross. This is their first year in Waukesha, as I said, and they did finish 500 in the Monday B League. They were known for their enthusiasm on the field. They had a very balanced offensive attack. Sean Honan led the team in home runs, RBIs, and batting average. Coming in with the 22 seed, longtime Waukesha softball team Tally's Tap JB, managed by Jason Bartley. They finished 500, 7-7 in the newly formed Tuesday Classic League. This is a league full of savvy veteran teams. Their 2 big hitters were Brett Butterbrook and Todd Zerzo. Watch out for Tally's Tap JB. The 21st seed is Sporties, managed by Mike Skenendor. This is another Tuesday Classic League team, and they finished 500. Sporties is comprised of some of the legendary players of Waukesha yesteryear, including the likes of Irvin Mercer, Dale Conrad, and the aforementioned Mike Skenendor. All of these gentlemen have numerous championships to their name. 20th seed, a new team named Social House, managed by Sam Malshevsky. They played in the Wednesday B League, which was a very tough league, but they still managed to finish in the middle of the pack. Christopher Schroeder won the team's triple crown, leading them in home runs, RBIs, and batting average. The 19th seed this year is Bosco's Blue Ballers, managed by Jacob Diaz. They finished 2nd place in the Friday B League, but watch out for this young team as they've been playing their best softball of the season as of late. Eric Solberg was their homer and RBI king, but Nick Walker led the team in hitting with a batting average well into the 700s. The 18th seed is themshirts.com/Boscos, very poorly managed by a man named Jeff Miller. I don't even know who that guy is. The only team in Waukesha comprised of all players over 55. Despite their age, they took 2nd in that Tuesday Classic League, and they had a very balanced attack with Roger Albrecht, Mike Beattie, Jerry Schlitz, and Dave Kroll all having stellar campaigns. Kroll, despite being nearly 60 years old, hit double digits in home runs this year. And your 17th seed is Mainstream Alliance, managed by Devin Knapp. They were a lower division team in the very, very powerful Wednesday A League. This team has been a mainstay in the city tournament for years, and they won the C title in 2019 and the B titles in both 2018 and 2017. Watch out for them despite their poor record this year. Their offensive leaders were Ed Needling and Devin Knapp. Our 16th seed is Tally's Tap Lingle, managed by Bill Lingle. After having a very strong record in 2020 and winning the C bracket title, they have dropped off considerably in 2021. This is somewhat due to major injuries to key players, Aaron Juszka and Dylan Gilpatrick. Tyler Coffey led the team in home runs and RBIs, while the manager's son, Austin Lingle, led them in hitting. Our 15th seed is the Backstreet Pub and Grill, managed by Ryan Monk. They're another entrant from that very tough Wednesday A-League. They had an inconsistent and rough go at it in that tough league, finishing well below 500. That said, they still have quite a lot of offensive firepower and could easily surprise in this tournament. The Berghafer brothers, Eric and Brandon, were their offensive juggernauts, pounding out double-digit home runs and both hitting over 600. Our 14th seed, American Defense Manufacturing, managed by Joey Graham. Every season it seems American Defense turns it on at the end of the year, and this team could definitely pose a problem for many teams in the tourney. The Kane brothers, Cody, Curtis, and Keith, hit 1, 2, 3 in the lineup, and they all had stellar offensive campaigns, but in addition, they all played fantastic defense. Our 13th seed is Finn's Bar and Grill, managed by Paul Camacho. This is a long-time softball resident in Waukesha, and they finished third in the tough Wednesday B-League. They sport a very balanced attack with 6 players on their roster having hit at least 6 home runs for the year. Larry Punksack, Justin Radical, and Sean Erner led the way for Finns. Our 12th seed is the Living Legends, managed by young Cooper Janicki. This team is still one of the youngest teams in all of Waukesha, and they have quickly become well known with their bright pink jerseys and their exuberance on the field. They've moved to the tougher Wednesday B-League this year, yet they still took third. Unfortunately for the Legends, they'll have to play without their superstar Spencer Allen and his .913 batting average. Yes, I said .913. He broke his thumb and will miss the entire tournament. Tyler Antonson and Nick Hankey will have to try and pick up the slack for the Living Legends. We're up to the 11th seed in our tournament, Wisconsin Imaging Solutions, managed by Steve Plahuta. Imaging had an up and down year in 2021, but still managed to knock down second place in that rough Tuesday B-League. Though a couple of their mainstays will be absent for the city tournament, do not count them out. 5 players on the team hit over 10 dingers for the year, led by the 50-plus player and manager Steve Plahuta, who led them with 14. The 3 McNally brothers, Adam, Gavin, and Michael, are also offensive stalwarts. Coming in with the 10th seed, we have Weissman Automotive, managed by Maxwell Resch. They had a great season in 2021, and they nailed down second place in the Wednesday B-League. Logan Johnson had a monster campaign, leading the team in home runs, RBIs, and batting average. But Justin Scoville and Sam Harmeyer are nothing to be trifled with. The 9th seed is Spencer Roberts Trucking, managed by Rick Roberts. This veteran pitcher manager won his first ever Waukesha championship in 2020 when they took out competition and won the D title. In 2021, they continued their stellar play as they handily beat the competition in the tough Tuesday B-League. Veterans Tony Dresden, Kyle Calhoun, and Matt Rupp were super, but the team was led in home runs and RBIs by Sean Werner. Coming in with the 8th seed, we have the Sunset Bowl, managed by Paul Rivera. They were the 2020 #1 overall seed and had a slightly disappointing year from their standards this year, and they only finished 3rd in the Monday A-League. But watch out. Early season injuries and absences have now been rectified, and this Sunset Bowl team could easily surprise you. They had a very balanced attack with Kevin Ludke and Paul Rivera among their offensive leaders. And watch out for latecomer Brennan Quinn, who has been superb down the stretch. Coming in with the 7th seed, we have Bosco's ThemShirts.com, managed by Brian Senzik. They had a great season, finishing 3rd in the ever-so-tough Wednesday A-League. Matt Blackwell, Gavin McNally, Eric Solberg, and Matt Stolberg all had double-digit home run campaigns. Additionally, Brian Senzik and Eric Reimer were the batting average leaders. Our 6th seed in the city tournament this year is Casa Tequila D1, managed by Justin Ankley. This is their first year in Waukesha softball, and they had a great season, tying for the Monday A title. Nick Stortz had a phenomenal year, leading the team in all 3 major offensive categories. Other offensive standouts include Travis Steyer, Justin Ankley, and Weston DeConing. Coming in with the 5th seed, we have the Salty Toad, managed by Tanner Wallum. These young Jackrabbits took 2nd place in the Wednesday A-League. The Toad plays arguably the toughest 5-man infield and 3-man outfield defense in all of Waukesha softball. Brennan Grossman led the team in home runs and RBIs, and Jake Langford and Tanner Wallum battled for the team hitting title. And we are up to the top 4 seeds in the Waukesha All-City Tournament. Coming in with the 4th seed is the Mock Bar, managed by Dino Malachnik. They won the very competitive Monday A title. Mock could field a team almost entirely of Malachniks, as 9 of them got their roster. The 2 biggest guns on the team are Dave Cheeto Malachnik and Dino Malachnik, who are both hitting well over 700 and have 14 and 15 home runs respectively. Watch out for this relatively good team. The 3rd seed is NNJ Plumbing, managed by Danny Knudsen. After nailing the A Division Bracket Championship in 2020, NNJ is rolling again in 2021, having tied for the Friday A title. NNJ has a very balanced offensive attack, and leading the way is Mikey Gielski, Austin Katz, Caleb Kling, and manager Danny Knudsen. Let's see if they can defend their A Bracket Championship run of 2020 with another title. And our 2nd seed is Fuzzy's Southside. They're formerly known as Bosco's. They're managed by Dave Simino. Simino's squad won the tough Tuesday A title in 2021 after having won the Tuesday B title in 2020. Luke Jackson, formerly known as Luke Wierschikowski, had a dynamite year, leading the team in home runs and RBIs. Though Fuzzies will have to deal with a few team defections from the regular season roster, I wouldn't count them out, as Simino has replenished the team into championship caliber form already. And finally, we are up to the number 1 overall seed of our tournament. It is Fuzzies, managed by Bob Whitehurst. No surprise here. They came back in full force in 2021 after having a somewhat disappointing 2020 season by their normal standards. They took 3rd in the Division B bracket last year, and that does not suffice for Bob and the Fuzzies roster, as they crave that elusive A title in 2021. Fuzzies was the only unbeaten team in 2021 in all of Waukesha softball. Easily, they won the tough Wednesday A-League, arguably Waukesha's toughest league. Up and down their lineup are power hitters with over 600 batting averages. Jim Wallner and Andrew Mishling lead the way for this absolute monster team. And those are your 24 teams in the All-City Waukesha tournament. Now I'm going to go over the qualifying bracket and how the tournament works. There are 4 games in what I call the first round. The loser of these games will end up in the E bracket while the winners move on. At 6:30 on Monday, we have the number 17 seed Mainstream Alliance from the Wednesday A League playing Teaser from the Wednesday B League, the 24 seed. Next, the 20 seed Social House from the Wednesday B League will play the 21 seed Sporties from the Tuesday Classic. This is also a Monday 6:30 game. The 19 seed Bosco's Blue Ballers from the Friday B League will play the 22 seed Tally's Tap JB from the Tuesday Classic League. Again, 6:30 Monday. And finally, in this first round matchup, we have the 18 seed ThenShirts.com Boscos from Tuesday Classic playing the Wauwatosa Dingleberries from the Monday B League. Again, 6:30 on Monday. In the second round, we have 7:30 Monday games. The loser of these games will end up in the D bracket. Tally's Tap Lingle, the 16 seed from Monday A, will play the winner of a first round match. 13 seed Finn's Bar and Grill from Wednesday B will play a 7:30 match against the winner of a first round match. American Defense Manufacturing, the 14 seed from Tuesday B, will play the winner of a first round match, and 15 seed The Backstreet Pub and Grill will play a 7:30 matchup against the winner from the first round. The third round, the loser will be going to C. The 5 seed Salty Toad from Wednesday A will play at 8:30 against the winner from the second round. Also at 8:30, Sunset Bowl, the 8 seed from Monday A, will play a winner from the second round. Bosco's ThenShirts.com, Wednesday A, the 7 seed, will play a winner from the second round. And the 6 seed, Casa Tequila D1 from Monday A, will play the winner of the second round matchup. Also in this third round, we have the number 9 seed Spencer Roberts Trucking from Tuesday B playing the 12 seed Living Legends from Wednesday B. This game will be at 9:30 on Monday. Also at 9:30 in our last game on Monday will be the 10 seed Wiseman Automotive from Wednesday B taking on the 11 seed Wisconsin Imaging Solutions from Tuesday B. Still considered to be a third round matchup, with the losers staying in C, we have a 6:30 game on Tuesday between the winner of the Spencer Roberts Living Legends game and Sunset Bowl playing the winner of a second round game. Additionally, the winner of the Wiseman Automotive Wisconsin Imaging game will play the winner of the ThenShirts.com Boscos game versus a winner of the second round. 2 more games on Tuesday at 6:30. This will be in the fourth round. Mock Bar, the number 4 seed from Monday A, will play a 6:30 matchup against the winner from the third round. And the 3 seed N&J Plumbing from Friday A will play a 6:30 Tuesday game against the winner of the third round matchup. At 7:30 on Tuesday, we'll have the number 1 seed Fuzzies from Wednesday A playing the winner of the third round matchup. And finally, the last qualifying bracket game is a 7:30 matchup between Fuzzy Southside and the winner of the third round match. Again, the winners of that fourth round will end up in the A bracket, and the losers will go to B. From there, those teams will enter their respective brackets and have a double elimination tournament. To me, it looks like a great 24-team Waukesha City tournament this year, and I hope everybody has a blast. I know I will. Thanks for joining us, and have a pleasant That's all I have for tonight. Thank you all, and have a great day.